Is Adidas going to drop Kanye? It certainly looks like it. Balenciaga and Vogue are the latest fashion companies to sever ties with Kanye after his string of scandals over the last month. Balenciaga's parent company said in a statement that it no longer had a relationship with Ye, even though he opened their Paris Fashion Week runway show a few weeks ago. Then on Friday, it became apparent that Vogue also dropped him, after a spokesperson told Page Six that its editor-in-chief Anna Wintour has no plans to continue working with Ye. Both companies started distancing themselves from the rapper after he went on the Drink Champs podcast for a controversial 45-minute conversation, claiming that George Floyd was not murdered by police officers, but instead died from narcotics. That statement alone has also inspired a $250 million lawsuit from the surviving family. Between that and the plethora of anti-Semitic conspiracy theories, it's clear that both fashion houses could no longer stand by him. Now it looks like Adidas is set to follow suit. The company has already stated that their distribution deal of Kanye's Yeezy line was under review after his White Lives Matter t-shirt stunt at Paris Fashion Week. But many are wondering what is taking so long for them to denounce him. It could be something to do with the fine print of his lucrative contract. On Friday, Rex Chapman retweeted a 30-second clip of Kanye boasting that his relationship with Adidas means that he can say whatever he likes without repercussions. On the Drink Champs podcast, he said, "I can literally say anti-Semitic things and Adidas can't drop me. Now what?" Shortly after his comments went viral, the Anti-Defamation League urged the company to break ties with him, saying, "We were disturbed to learn that Adidas plans to continue to release new products from his Yeezy brand, without any seeming acknowledgement of the controversy surrounding his most recent remarks. We urge Adidas to reconsider supporting the Ye product line, and to issue a statement making clear that the Adidas company and community has no tolerance whatsoever for anti-Semitism." The Boycott Adidas hashtag then started trending on social media, with many people obviously confused over how the company seems to be standing by their man. Josh Gad, Alexander Vidman, Rosanna Arquette, and David Schwimmer were among the many who called out Adidas online. As for Kanye's response, he made it clear that Yeezy was prepared to go it alone and end his partnerships with both Gap and Adidas. He told Bloomberg in a September phone interview, "No one should be held in that position where people can steal from them and say, 'We're just paying you to shut up.' It's fine, I made the company's money. The company made me money. We created ideas that will change apparel forever." Kanye went on to call both Adidas and Gap his new baby mamas, saying, "I guess we're just going to have to co-parent those 350s. He then talked about himself in third person and said, "Now it's time for Ye to make the new industry. No more companies standing in between me and the audience." The rapper also stopped to talk to TMZ about his recent controversies, saying, "I ain't losing no money. The day I was taken off the Balenciaga site, that was one of the most freeing days," adding that he and Adidas are now going through legal, so anything can happen. But it's not only Adidas that are getting slammed for their silence. In a video posted to Instagram on Saturday, English pop star Boy George said that he was appalled by Kanye's recent comments and criticized Kim Kardashian for not openly addressing her ex-husband's words. He said, "Listening with great sadness to the anti-Semitic comments coming out of Kanye West's mouth. I'm appalled that Kim Kardashian hasn't come out and added her voice to this debate, because this woman has children with Kanye, so she must understand as a mother what it feels like for little Jewish children to hear these effing comments, how demoralizing and terrifying it must be." George then went on to say that as a gay man, "I have experienced years of prejudice, so the idea of doing that to someone else based on their race or their color or their sexuality or their gender is just effing appalling to me, and it should be appalling to you." While it's unreasonable to demand that Kim should take responsibility for her ex-husband's comments, a lot of people are upset with the fact that she just refuses to address them. So far, the only Kardashian to do so is Khloe, who reposted a statement from Jessica Seinfeld on Instagram saying that she supports the Jewish community. In fact, Kanye's remarks have already had a disturbing effect. Earlier this month, a group of 5 people, all wearing hats and masks, showed their support for him by hanging an anti-Semitic banner from an LA highway, which essentially read, "Honk if you support what Kanye is saying." So there is plenty of reason for the Kardashians to publicly criticize the scandal, given that there are already some very real-world consequences to the things that he's been saying. So what do you think about the latest scandal? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next video.